We have reached the quarterfinal stage of the 2021 Scotiabank Concacaf Champions League, and it pits two MLS sides. It's Atlanta United and the Philadelphia Union. I'm Josh Eastern, excited to be with you tonight. A beautiful night at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. The roof is open, and we are ready to kick off the first of four quarterfinals here over the next two nights. As we take a look at the bracket, we are in the top right portion of the bracket. The winner of this two-legged tie will take on Club America or the Portland Timbers later on this summer in August, come the semifinals, while Cruz Azul and Toronto will be the second game of tonight's Champions League doubleheader. But going back to the last round, it was Atlanta United taking on Alajuelense from Costa Rica, and throughout this match there were chances really for both sides, but it was a depleted Alajuelense side as some of the players were not available for the Costa Ricans, but still they were putting good pressure on this Atlanta United side. Atlanta carried a 1-0 advantage into this second leg, but just couldn't find the goal, and it would come all the way at the end of this second half. They would hit the post a couple of times, and they would continue to put pressure on this Costa Rican back line, but in the end, it would be Atlanta United advancing. It took quite some time to get the goal. Here was that goal. It was Jürgen Damm pretty much just taking it off the foot of his teammate. Good unselfish play by Ezequiel Barco. Damm with the finish and a 2-0 win on aggregate for Atlanta United. They get the job done and advance on to this quarterfinal stage. As for the Philadelphia Union, it was a heated first leg against Saprissa down in Costa Rica, and come this second leg, we thought it could be a pretty interesting match overall. And Philadelphia, right from the get-go, they were putting pressure on this Saprissa side. Saprissa would have a few chances throughout that first half, but once the second half came along, it would really be all Philadelphia in this match. They wouldn't waste much time getting on the score sheet. You see the penalty there. Fontana goes down. Jamiro Montero buries the penalty. That makes it 1-0 on the night, 2-0 on aggregate, and then the goals would keep coming. Kasper Shabilko in the 51st minute. He gets the second goal of the night. Then Anthony Fontana, he would add a third goal on the night, and that pretty much put it out of reach. And then Jamiro Montero put the cherry on top. A 4-0 win and a 5-0 win overall on aggregate in two legs. Well, we are building up to first kick here tonight. Fans in the stands. There's Jim Curtin and the Philadelphia Union coaching staff. A big night for the Philadelphia Union, coming on the road and trying to take down this Atlanta United side that is making their third straight appearance in CONCACAF Champions League. And of course, this is the debut performance for the Philadelphia Union in this CONCACAF Champions League competition. The teams are in the tunnel, and we are just about set for first kick tonight from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Well, the teams in the tunnel getting set to come out. They will be led by tonight's official, Jair Marufo. A big night in Atlanta. This is just the second CONCACAF Champions League match that has been played in this venue. The last one came in 2019, a 1-0 win over Monterrey in the second leg, but Atlanta was eliminated in that round. These teams haven't faced off since 2019. That was in the MLS Cup playoffs. But now here come the teams at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Fans in the stands. And this should be a fascinating fixture between these two MLS sides that have big ambitions for this competition. Atlanta United trying to get past the quarterfinal stage for the first time. And on the other side, for the Philadelphia Union, they are debutants in this competition. So however far they go is the farthest they've ever been in this competition. And of course, tonight, the first of two legs between Atlanta United and the Philadelphia Union. We are just about set to go tonight from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I'm Josh Eastern, happy to be with you for Atlanta United and the Philadelphia Union, the first leg of this quarterfinal tie. As we will take a look at tonight's officials, the two captains meeting at midfield. Jair Marufo will take charge of this crew. Frank Anderson, Kyle Atkins will be the ARs. Rubiel Vasquez, the fourth official. Very experienced referee in Jair Marufo. And the VAR officials tonight, Drew Fisher and Kaylor Herrera will be the VAR referees tonight. Video assistant refereeing will be instituted starting in this round here in this competition for the first time. Let's take a look at tonight's starting 11 for Atlanta United. 4 changes from the 3-1 win over the Chicago Fire over the weekend, including the debut of Alan Franco, the 24-year-old Argentine, the DP signing who was signed earlier this month. He will get his first start for the Five Stripes. On the other side for the Philadelphia Union, just one change from the weekend, and it's Cordy Burke stepping in. It was a 2-1 loss at home to Inter Miami in MLS regular season action. A look at the benches tonight. Anton Walks, Jake Mulroney, big names on the bench for Atlanta. On the other side, Sergio Santos and Anthony Fontana could be big pieces coming on in relief for the Union tonight. Well, that sets us for first kick. Atlanta United will be in the home black and red, and Philadelphia will be in their away kits tonight. Jair Marufo, very experienced referee, his 14th Champions League game. He blows his whistle. We're underway from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. It will be the Union going right to left, Atlanta United going left to right. As we mentioned, a 3-1 win in this building for the Five Stripes over the weekend, taking down the Chicago Fire. It featured a golazo from Ezekiel Barco. It is free kick blocked by the wall on the second attempt, fired a rocket for the top left corner, and that got Atlanta United started and off to that 3-1 win. Emerson Heineman scoring the other goal to go along with an own goal from Chicago. On the other side for the Philadelphia Union, it was a tough 2-1 loss to Inter Miami. Both of the Higuain brothers scoring goals on the night for Phil Neville's side. But for both these teams, the focus now rests in Champions League. Jim Curtin saying coming into this game, we'll put everything we have into the game. The league gets put on hold right now because Champions League is the priority. And as we mentioned in the pregame, it is the first time for the Union in this competition, winning the Supporters' Shield a year ago. And they are looking to take full advantage of this opportunity in international competition. Here's Jamiro Montero on the ball. Good ball in behind. But Brad Guzan, who's back into the starting 11 for Atlanta United in Champions League, will be out to capture that ball. It was Rocco Rios Novo who stepped in after a red card from Brad Guzan in the first leg of the round of 16 tie. A foul on Alejandro Bedoya, like wearing the captain's armband tonight for Jim Curtin and the Union. Now it's Barco. It'll be interesting to see what the formation looks like for Atlanta United without the likes of Brooks Lennon. But here's Jürgen Damm, a goal scorer in the round of 16, second leg. Corey Burke wins a throw-in. There's Gabriel Heinze in his first season with Atlanta United. The Argentine saying coming into this game, I have a young team, but they have to get used to playing every day. That's the responsibility that they have. And that was a question in regards to kind of lineup rotation coming into this game tonight. Both teams will play over the weekend. Atlanta United will travel to New England, while the Philadelphia Union will host NYCFC before next week's second leg at Subaru Park in Philadelphia, or Chester, Pennsylvania, if you want to be specific. And a foul will go Philadelphia's way just inside the midway half. Olivier Baizo. Bedoya keeps it moving. And Atlanta able to win back the ball. Bedoya keeping pressure on here. It was George Bello that got put into the corner, but now they will look to play out. And here's Barco. He just lost possession of the ball, and Baizo was able to win it back for the Union. Kai Wagner on the ball. And a foul. There's a look at Jim Curtin in the yellow hoodie tonight. But saying coming into this game, you can't win it in the first 90 minutes, but you sure can lose it. With going on the road first, you have to be intelligent with how you approach it. You wonder what the game plan will be from the Union tonight, of course, coming on the road. And if they can get an early away goal, will the game plan then change after? And will they become a little bit more pragmatic with their approach? Free kick sent in and quickly cleared out of play. Just ask Atlanta about last year's quarterfinal. They went down 3-0 after the first leg to Club America. The first leg was at the Estadio Azteca in Mexico City. The second leg, of course, wasn't all the way until December, but they were able to win that game 1-0 against Club America before they were ousted in the quarterfinal stage of last year's Champions League. Ball played in behind. Jürgen Damm, good touch, and a big save from Andre Blake. He had to make himself big, and it was a big kick save from the Jamaican netminder. Some early trouble there at the back from the Philadelphia Union. It was a good first touch right off the head of Jürgen Damm. Martinez going right through the back of Moreno. And might this be a yellow card? And it is. Jose Martinez into the book. Another look at it here. Going just right through the 1 and the 0 of Marcelino Moreno. And he's a big piece of that midfield. An early yellow card is not something that I'm sure Jim Curtin and this Union wanted here in the opening 6 minutes. So Barco stands over it. A set piece opportunity now for the Five Stripes. Gonna whip this one in, good depth to it. Blake, an easy two-handed catch. Andre Blake, his 8th season with the Philadelphia Union. And here's another look at that save. And what a big save it was as Jürgen Damm is looking to give Atlanta United the early 1-0 advantage. Joseph Martinez also back in the starting 11 tonight for Atlanta United. He missed out over the weekend, at least getting the start. It was Lisandro Lopez who started in his place, but Lopez is out tonight due to personal reasons. Baizo wins a throw-in. There's Martinez once again, and this is a decision already from Jair Marufo. Already on a yellow card, and Jose Martinez really has to be careful. Going right through the back of Ezequiel Barco. Martinez, the enforcer in that midfield. 18 starts a year ago. Does look like a 3-back system being used by Gabriel Heinze in Atlanta United tonight. Ahead for Joseph Martinez. Hard to miss him tonight with his pink hair. Wagner trying to keep this alive. Jürgen Damm now gets across into the middle. Barco, he scored from here the other day. This shot is blocked by Bedoya. And good early pressure here from Atlanta. And they'll keep on the attack. Franco takes down Baizo. Atlanta still on the attack. No whistle from Jair Marufo. Ibarra will tee one up. And Blake able to shuffle across the goal mouth to make the save. And Olivier Baizo still down for Philadelphia. Young right back for Philadelphia, 23 years of age. Here's another look at that challenge, just both going for the ball there. It was Alan Franco maybe catching Baizo. Baizo trying to plead his case and what he saw in that challenge to Jair Marufo. So like the slow walk off before he'll come back into the fray. It was Blake who put it right out of play with the injury, so he'll get it right back. And Baizo is back on the field Just over 10 minutes gone here in this first leg. There is Alan Franco, the 24-year-old Argentine. Already seen him a few times get up into the attack. He's starting as one of those 3 center backs tonight for Gabriel Heinze. Emerson Heineman. Now Franco Ibarra. Quick 1-2 with Jürgen Damm, who continues his run. Trying to play it in. It was cut off. And Leon Flock, the new signing from St. Pauli. Heineman. Risky back pass there, but a good touch by Santiago Sosa, the 21-year-old, signed from River Plate. Gabriel Heinze coming in this season. There's a definite Argentinian flair to this Atlanta United side. Ezequiel Barco has already been here for now quite a few years. Another young Argentine talent. And it looks like Bello has come into a midfield role tonight for Atlanta. And here he comes right down the middle. Here's Martinez. Keeps it moving for Jürgen Damm. Cutting in field. And then some miscommunication with Franco Ibarra. It's Jürgen Damm, who was one of the more experienced Champions League players for Atlanta United. In his time with Tigres, he's made close to now over 20 appearances in Concacaf Champions League. Here's Barco. Now Emerson Heineman. All sent in, looking for the run of Franco Ibarra, and put straight out of play. Well, Atlanta United on the front foot here early. And if not for a big save from Andre Blake just a few minutes ago, it would already be 1-0 to Atlanta. Always a great atmosphere at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. A good skill by Jamiro Montero to win the ball back for the Union. Elliott, long switch of play. It's Bizo. Now Bedoya. And some space for Bedoya to exploit. Heavy touch by Shabilko. It'll be Sergio Santos coming off the bench tonight, potentially, for Philadelphia. He got the start over the weekend. Gets moved to the bench in favor of Corey Burke coming into the starting 11 tonight. Just 1 goal scored so far for the Union in MLS play in 2 games. The 0-0 draw with the Columbus Crew on the opening weekend. And of course, as we mentioned, the 2-1 loss this past weekend to Inter Miami. Moreno, he's taken off the ball. It's the first corner kick of the night, and it comes for Atlanta United. They'll take it short for Barco. Heineman trying to work in tight spaces and maybe a chance for Philadelphia to counter. But Heineman tracking back will win it back for Atlanta. Good challenge by Bedoya. Just seems like the connection between that back line and the front for Philadelphia, just not quite there at the moment. It's hard to play through this midfield at the moment for Philadelphia. And Jack Elliott committing the foul. Here's Miles Robinson. Just behind the intended target of Franco Ibarra. It's the Union who will once again look to play out. Elliott. And now here's Shabilko. Corey Burke on the ball for Philadelphia. What sort of sustained possession now can the Union muster up? 17 minutes gone. Once again, working in tight spaces and winning a throw-in for Atlanta United is Jürgen Damm. Flock. Cross sent in. Shabilko's there. Bedoya got a touch to it. Played back for Kasper Shabilko. Izo was making the run infield. Not on the same page. And Martinez will get there first and usher this out for a throw-in. Martinez already on that yellow card, remember. Martinez playing this into space for Moreno. Jürgen Damm is in the middle. Now Martinez continues his run. Ibarra, it's a slight hand in the back. The referee says play on. You hear the opinion of the home fans. But Flock will get this going for Philadelphia. And win a throw-in for the Union. Jim Curtin said coming into this game that these games against Atlanta usually pretty fun. They're usually fast tempo, and he went on to say when you look at what Heinze has done in a short time, it's an impressive playing style that he has implemented. Of course, it was a lackluster 2020 for this Atlanta United side that has already won MLS Cup, has already won the US Open Cup. Wagner's cross, a catch by Brad Guzan. Martinez tried to flick that along, and Montero comes away with it. Martinez. He goes down on the challenge by Alan Franco. The ball has to be put out of play. Alejandro Bedoya in conversation with Jair Marufo as to why that wasn't called a foul. There's been a few whistles or non-whistles here in the past few minutes, with Ibarra going down on the other end, and now it's Martinez who is down for Philadelphia. Another look at it here. Ball played into space. It's a bit of a heavy first touch. Maybe a late challenge coming in by Franco. Better look at it here. Might have been knee-to-knee contact there with Franco and Martinez. And he does look to be in some pain. Martinez helped back to his feet. Alan Franco saying he hopes he's okay. Martinez will make the slow walk off. Competition that both teams very ambitious in playing in. This would be the first time that Atlanta United could go through to the semifinals, and same thing with Philadelphia as Martinez strides back on. Here's Wagner. Bello all over him. And it is kept in play. Jürgen Dahm. Now Martinez. He's introducing himself to these Atlanta United fans tonight. Martinez and he gotten away with a push in the back there once again. The physicality in this game has been up there. But these teams, they did not play each other in 2020, remember. The last matchup coming in 2019, a 2-0 win for Atlanta United in the MLS Cup playoffs. All time when these two teams have played, Atlanta holds a 4-1-2 advantage. Martinez playing with his back to goal. Ibarra. Now for Jürgen Dahm. Back for Ibarra. Here's Robinson. A bit of pressure from Philadelphia as Atlanta are able to keep possession. Sosa sprays the ball out to this right side, and it's Dahm on the ball once more. Jürgen Dahm trying to dribble through a couple of blue jerseys. Here comes Leon Flock. Flock, the 20-year-old out of Humble, Texas. Dual citizenship between Germany and the United States, which is why he was able to go over to Germany at a young age and play for St. Pauli. He was signed recently on March 31st. Already 2 starts for him in MLS play to go along with 1 assist. Burke will get this wide. Bizo. Bizo trying to turn that corner against Franco. Gets all the way to the end line. and wins his side the first corner kick of the night. It'll be Jamiro Montero, Phillies number 10. Montero will send this in over the head of Glesnes. Shabilko got ahead to it, and it deflected off of an Atlanta player last. And one more corner kick upcoming. Sent in once again. This one cleared away. Bello. Heineman, now Sosa. And Atlanta able to keep possession after playing through some pressure. Now Barco. He's taken off the ball by Martinez. Glesnes. Wide for Bizo. Now Bedoya. Here's Heineman. George Bello making the run, and plenty of room for him down the left side. George Bello gets by Glesnes. A sliding challenge coming in from Elliott, and it did go out for a corner. Another look at it here. George Bello in open space. Trying to get that cross into the middle. Martinez was there. Just not quite able to keep that ball in play. It's out for a corner. It's Marcelino Moreno, a 25-year-old Argentine. Came over at the end of last year. Signed as a DP from Lanús in Argentina. And here's the corner kick. It's an in-swinger. Martinez was there, but it's headed away. Bello will look to get it back for Marcelino Moreno. Heineman, Sosa. Trying to connect with Heineman again, and Bizo stepped in. And here's Shabilko, able to step by a couple of Atlanta defenders. Here's Shabilko with Burke to his left. And it was left just behind him. Well, Shabilko and Burke trying for the two-man counterattack. Didn't quite come off. Atlanta got numbers back. Was able to win the ball back. Montero now running at the back line. Wide for Wagner. Early cross in. Over the head of Shabilko, but Bedoya will keep this in play. Bizo, his cross in, maybe a little flick off of Corey Burke. Now Wagner, his cross flattened out and taken by Brad Guzan. Well, there haven't been too many attacking movements tonight from Philadelphia, but when they have been able to get into those moments, they have looked quite dangerous. It's just that final ball right now at the moment. Just past the half-hour mark here from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Nothing to split these two sides quite yet. The biggest chance coming in the opening minutes. Jürgen Dahm shot saved by Andre Blake. Izo trying to head that one forward. Might have wanted to just keep possession for Philadelphia, as now it's a throw-in coming for Atlanta. Hyndman. Now Barco. Not too many touches for Joseph Martinez so far tonight. Jürgen Damm. His cross deflected out. Another corner coming for Atlanta. It'll be Moreno once again standing over this corner kick for Atlanta United. This ball in over everybody's head to the outside of the box, and a big save coming from Blake. Good driven ball in. Emerson Hyndman was just lurking on the outside of the box. Went over everybody's head, and on the volley had to test Andre Blake, but Blake was up to the test once again. So one more corner coming for Atlanta United. Ball sent in. Izo wins the race to it, and Franco commits the foul. On the turn, it's Moreno. Finding Barco. Ahead for Martinez. Leon Flock. And now Montero. Jair Marufo will call the initial foul and will stop play for a free kick. Lesnes. Wide for Mbaizo. Trying to turn the corner on Moreno. Able to get a cross away. Robinson heads this out. Montero trying to win the race to it. Instead, it's Jürgen Damm. Ibarra is clattered into by Montero. Free kick Atlanta. And this is just the second Champions League game that Atlanta is playing here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The other game came in 2019, a 1-0 second leg win against Monterrey. But all in all, in Champions League home matches, they are 5-0 with a goal difference of +10. And that is 10 goals for and 0 against. They have never conceded at home in Champions League. They're hoping to continue that tonight and make sure that Philadelphia cannot get that crucial away goal. Here's Barco cutting in field. Finding Jürgen Damm. Damm gets to the end line. It's a low cross away. It was blocked. Hyndman on the follow. It's blocked once more. And Robinson Able to get away from Jamiro Montero. Moreno will find Joseph Martinez. Slips this through. Moreno, big save again from Blake. Time and time again, Andre Blake. What a season he had a year ago. And he has had big moments again tonight. Jaron Marufo will stop play as there's a Philadelphia Union player down. It looks to be Corey Burke. See if we can see what happened here. Oh yeah, it was Martinez just kind of turning right into Burke. I don't think any foul play there, just hard collision. And once again, it's Andre Blake for the Philadelphia Union. Stop me if you've heard that before. What a 2020 it was for Andre Blake. Golden Glove in MLS's back tournament. The second MLS Goalkeeper of the Year award, and thus the selection to the MLS Best 11 team. Here's Hindman. Martinez, Joseph Martinez, another save. Dom into side netting. Andre Blake again for Philadelphia. And Atlanta United just knocking on the door. It's only a matter of time, it seems now. Another look at it here. The left-footed shot coming from Martinez. And Blake was quick off his line. Great first touch by Martinez. And Blake had to make sure he was ready for that second shot coming from Dom, but he could not put it on frame. What more can you say about the Jamaican international Andre Blake? 3 massive saves that have kept this game at 0-0. But definite warning signs now for Jim Curtin and the Philadelphia Union. And especially with Jose Martinez on that yellow card he picked up very early in this first half. What will the second 45 look like? Just about 5 minutes away until we get to some stoppage time. Trying to play this in behind the run of Ezequiel Barco. Corey Burke. They'll call the handball there on Franco as he went to ground and then grabbed the ball, as Franco thought he was fouled. Instead, it's a free kick coming for the Union. The Union still looking for their first shot of the game. 6-0 to Atlanta in terms of shots. The header comes on from Elliott. Right out of play. Wouldn't say Brad Guzan has had nothing to do, but he has definitely not been the busier of the two goalkeepers. He's had to cut off a few crosses coming in from the left and the right, but aside from that, Guzan has been mostly distributor out of the back. Heineman now for Dom. Taken off the ball by Burke. Now can Philadelphia look upfield? The left back Kai Wagner trying to switch the play. Not successfully. Well, there was curiosity as to what the formation would be tonight from Atlanta United. You can definitely see it's whether that 3-4-3 or even with the two wing backs kind of pinching back and making it a back five at times, but it definitely seems to be Sosa, Robinson, and Franco as that back three, with Heineman sliding back at times as he is now, and Sosa getting into a more advanced role. It's mostly in possession in which that is the case, with Heineman sliding back a bit deeper. But it's allowed George Bello a bit more freedom in the midfield. We've seen him on the ball quite a bit. He's able to use his pace to get forward. Usually an outside back, but tonight he's not being utilized in that role. But here comes Atlanta once more. Cutting this back for Martinez. Trying to find Moreno. Barco on the ball. Ahead for Marcelino Moreno. And the foul will go the other way. Blake will put this back into play. Final minute of regular time. Maybe one more chance coming for Philadelphia. Shabilko. Now Burke. Shabilko taken down. Heineman coming from behind. It'll be 3 minutes of additional stoppage time at the end of this first 45 minutes. Early cross in. Too far out in front of the run of Franco Ibarra. For Gabriel Heinze, you have to like this first 45 minutes. At the same time, they're still looking for that first goal. And if not for Andre Blake, Atlanta could have at least 3. On the other side for Jim Curtin, you have to be very happy that you have not conceded yet but know that those warning signs are there. When Philadelphia has been able to get some time on the ball and get into the final third, they have the talent to try to find that finish, and getting an away goal is always crucial. Philadelphia have to do something that no other team in Champions League has done here in Atlanta, and that is score a goal against Atlanta United. Flicked forward, Chabilka. Back for Bedoya. Now Martinez. Montero. Montero will tee one up. It was always curling wide. Nothing really to trouble Brad Guzan. You wonder what the halftime team talk will be from Jim Curtin. Will there be any alterations? Anthony Fontana waits on the bench, along with Sergio Santos. Those could be two attack-minded substitutions to come in the second half for the Union. Will he go a bit more defensive with somebody like Matt Real? Wagner. Chabilko. And Bizo. Some room to work on the right side if he can get by Moreno. Bizo, good touch. His cross towards the penalty spot, and nobody was there. Both players had made the run towards goal. We're through the minimum of 3, and Jair Marufo will end this first 45 minutes. Well, some late action there from the Union, but ultimately held off the score sheet. But that first 45 belonged to the home side. Well, the Union probably happy this is at 0-0. Atlanta United, they're hoping for some goals come the second 45 minutes, but at halftime here from Mercedes-Benz Stadium, it's Atlanta United 0, Philadelphia Union 0. Scotiabank, sponsor of Concacaf, and the Scotiabank Concacaf Champions League. Highlights from the first 45 minutes from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. Two MLS sides going at it. The Philadelphia Union and Atlanta United. Always a spectacle at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Big atmosphere for this first leg quarterfinal matchup between the Five Stripes and the Union. And in that first 45 minutes, it really belonged to the home side. Atlanta United was up for this right from the get-go. Jose Martinez playing a big part in that first 45 minutes as well for the Philadelphia Union, but early on it was Atlanta United getting into the attack. Look at that first touch from Jurgen Damm, but it was Andre Blake. He might have been the big story in that first half, coming up with at least 3 big saves. Here's another look at it. Certainly that was going to be goal number 1 inside the opening few minutes. And there was the yellow card from Jose Martinez, and that means he will miss the second leg due to yellow card accumulation. There was the foul once again, but then more chances would come. Emerson Hyndman, a big shot from outside the box on the volley. That came on a corner kick, and he was unmarked outside the 18-yard box. Very good skill just to put that on frame and force a save out of the goalkeeper. Here was another good opportunity. Joseph Martinez getting in a good scoring opportunity. And then Jurgen Damm firing into the side netting. Look at that first touch. And then the shot with the left foot from Martinez. Just into the side netting. Stats from the first 45 minutes. You can see the shots well in favor of Atlanta United. Those 2 shots from Philadelphia coming in the last few minutes of that first 45. Possession also in favor of the home side. So will Philadelphia get that crucial away goal? And can Atlanta get on the score sheet? They have been close. Second 45 minutes coming up from Atlanta right after this. Back for the second 45 minutes from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. It's Atlanta United 0 and the Philadelphia Union 0. Well, Joseph Martinez scored that goal for Atlanta United to give them the advantage. Jose Martinez has 45 minutes left in this tie because this is the last we'll see of him after yellow card accumulation will keep him out of the second leg. And the halftime sub is Sergio Santos. He will be coming on for Corey Burke. So the Brazilian comes on for the Jamaican. Santos a year ago, 8 goals in 21 appearances. He doubled his goal output from 2019. And trying to help this attack in this second 45 minutes and provide that away goal. What a big away goal it could be for Philadelphia. But Atlanta has been poised to score that go-ahead goal tonight. But what will we get in this second 45 minutes? Jair Marufo has been tonight's referee. He's let a lot go, but I think he's done a good job overall to keep control of this first leg quarterfinal tie. He'll set his watch, and here we go. 45 more minutes from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Teams will, of course, switch ends. Atlanta United will be attacking now right to left. We'll see if there's any tactical changes that have come in this second 45 minutes. Here's Santos. We'll look to switch the play for Leon Flock. Ibarra keeps it in. Flock not able to get enough power on the header to keep possession. Well, you wonder what the halftime team talk was like from Jim Curtin, knowing how crucial this 45 minutes could be. Moreno on the turn. Martinez sets this up. Chance here for Jurgen Damm, trying to set himself. Now we'll find Moreno. Another big save. Andre Blake does it again. Well, if you're Jurgen Damm, it looked like he had a great opportunity to score if he took that on the first shot. Instead, he took a few more touches. But the shot in the end was saved. Santos goes down on the challenge from Heinemann, and he goes into the book. So a yellow card to Emerson Heinemann now. Another look at that scoring opportunity. Great ball played through, and Damm just couldn't get the first shot away. Moreno was just trying to pass it into that left corner, but unsuccessfully. Montero will now send this in. Guzan able to make the catch up over the top. So much like Jose Martinez, Emerson Heinemann has to be careful. Here come this second 45 minutes now, both on yellow cards. Santos just trying to play this back, but unsuccessfully. Now it's Bizo, and he was fouled. Quickly put back in play. Montero trying to slip this in, and it's cleared away. So Philadelphia have already lost Jose Martinez for the second leg due to yellow card accumulation. The other players that have to be careful, Jamiro Montero and Jacob Glesnes. On the other side for Atlanta United, it's Franco Ibarra, along with Anton Walks, who's on the bench tonight. Barco. And a handball there against Martinez. And a free kick will go Atlanta's way. Philadelphia also without the services of Ilsinho tonight, usually the super sub for the Union. Not able to feature for the Union tonight. Here's Moreno. Ahead for Barco, who keeps this moving. Jürgen Damm. Cross coming all the way through. Barco will track this down. Heinemann. Now George Bello. His cross blocked down. Santos off the chest. He was tripped up by Alan Franco, getting their feet tangled up. Still some options on the bench for Gabriel Heinze as well. Jake Mulroney, along with Eric Lopez, Eric Cubo Torres, also waiting in the wings. At what point do they want to make those alterations? As Bedoya sends the cross in, looking for Santos, and it was cut out. Sosa had to be quick on the pass from Guzan. Franco Ibarra playing this into space down the right. It's Jürgen Damm running at Kai Wagner. Damm to the end line. His cross, he stands it up to the back post. There was nobody there. And Philadelphia once again able to clear this away. Bedoya going quick the other way. Long ball ahead for Shabilko. His cross blocked down. He'll get a second chance. Martinez to Bedoya, who was in an offside position. Long switch of play. The opening few minutes of this second 45. Basically, call it, we're in the second quarter of 4. Here's George Bello. Now Moreno. Like he's trying to find a window to shoot. Moreno still on the ball, weaving in and out. It's Barco, who finds Damm. hearing that Jake Mulroney could be coming on for Atlanta United here in just a few moments, right after this attack, as it's cleared out of play. Elliott wasn't taking any chances. Corner kick, Atlanta. Once again, a good move down this right side. Jürgen Damm has been very active in this game. And Marcelino Moreno will once again stand over this corner kick for Atlanta United. The outswinger is looking for Robinson. Heineman tries to follow up, and he'll reset with Bello at the back. Franco plays it out to the right side. Moreno or Ibarra. Now Jürgen Damm. Barco. Montero won that cleanly, says Jair Marufo. Now he's off to the races. Santos making a long run down the left, and he'll receive this ball. Running it, Sosa, and Sosa got stuck in and able to win it back for Atlanta. Hyman lost his footing. Flock into the corner. Martinez. Now Montero. Right through the middle. Shabilko just wide. Pinballing around and eventually just going to the wrong side of the post if you're a Union fan. Another look at it here. Montero patient with the ball. Saw the middle wide open, but Shabilko's shot was saved by Guzan. Just getting his right arm on it. And deflected off of an Atlanta United defender, and it's out for a corner kick. That's got to be the best chance of the game so far for the Union. And can they capitalize now on this corner? Towards the near post, diving header and tapped in! Shabilko's there for the Union. They get the crucial away goal against the run of play. It's 1-0 Philly. Oh, would you look at that? Kasper Shabilko, right place, right time. Another look at it here. Glesnes missed the diving header, and I think luckily for Philly he did. Now, will this be checked? Did it take a deflection, and was he onside? Remember, VAR is in effect for tonight, and I'm sure it is being checked now by the VAR, Drew Fisher. And you just saw the sub. It was Marcelino Moreno coming off. And it's Jake Mulroney now coming on, and it's Atlanta chasing that goal, and Jair Marufo just waiting on official word here. Goal is given, 1-0 Philly. Well, how has that changed things now? Kasper Shabilko, his first goal of this, or pardon me, his second goal here in Champions League. And a big goal for this Union side who now have the away goal advantage. So how does Atlanta respond? Jake Mulroney, the new substitute now. And where will he slot in? It looks like he's coming into this left side. And there's room to work now down the right. Jürgen Damm gets the cross away. Just patted away there by Blake. And Bedoya is there to clear it all the way downfield, but only as far as Sosa. Emerson Hyndman. Now Barco being hounded by Leon Flock. Hyndman again for Mulroney. Bello trying to keep it alive, unable to. And Montero. Now from Bizo. Two players collide and Atlanta comes away with possession. Sosa. Wide for Jürgen Damm. Sosa off the crossbar. I haven't seen Santiago Sosa get into a scoring spot on the field tonight. But right there, giving something for Andre Blank to think about. Another look at it here. Damm set it all up. And just not able to get enough dip on that shot to get it underneath the crossbar. And we've reached the hour mark here from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And how have things changed? Well, it's Kasper Shabilko's goal that right now is the difference in this first leg. It was just that few moments that Atlanta switched off at the back. Shabilko was played in by Montero. It all set up the corner kick. And the corner kick led to the goal. And now maybe more of a sense of urgency from Atlanta United in this final half hour as they are trying to chase a result tonight. And that goal scored by Kasper Shabilko, the first in Champions League play that Atlanta United has conceded at home. This being the 6th home match. Barco for Mulroney. Mulroney taken down. Free kick, Atlanta. Bizo does not agree with John Marufo's decision. Let's take another look at it. He's coming across. He may have gotten the ball, but he also took Mulroney down. So another chance for Atlanta United to test Andre Blake, and he's been up to the challenge tonight. Was this just a good enough angle for Barco to test goal? Or will this be more of a cross into the middle? Barco, it was headed away, but he's able to keep this in. Franco trying to switch the play. The flag was up, but after the first touch, it was deemed onside, and I don't think Sergio Santos liked that extra little touch by Jürgen Damm. John Marufo will have a quick conversation with Atlanta's 22. Here it is again. Definite foul, but it was that right there that Santos did not appreciate. Philadelphia is taking a little bit of extra time. And the fourth official tonight, Rubiel Vasquez, getting an earful from Gabriel Heinze. And Now the whistle, at least to the fans' opinion, going against the home side. It looked like there was some blood there. Oh yeah, look at that. And that is Sergio Santos. You can see all of the blood coming from, looked like his eye. Getting tangled up there with Miles Robinson. Here's another look at it, nice and close. Might have gotten that stray elbow as he was climbing up for that header. They'll need to stop the bleeding. It looked like a cut maybe just below his eye. That's what they are tending to right now on Sergio Santos. He was the halftime substitute. There might be some blood on the jersey as well, so he'll need a new top. And this could be a delay of a few minutes. Santos getting tended to now on the field by the training staff. And they'll need to close up that cut. And if Santos can continue on, I'm sure that'll be the preference of Jim Curtin. A long delay here as he's being tended to on the field. Well, we might get quite a bit of stoppage time now. With a long delay here with Santos being tended to after the cut. And there is that new jersey that he'll have to put on after the blood was on his original top. Looks like he's been taken care of. They've put the cut back together, at least temporarily. You can see the trainer telling him not to rip that apart. Here's the free kick back the other way. As we get play started once again. Guzan trying to start the counterattack. This might be a good ball over the top. Barco brings this in. And a chance here for Atlanta. Ezequiel Barco for Mulroney. Now Martinez. He's taken off the ball. Referee says play on. Leon Flock there for Philadelphia. Sergio Santos still waiting to come on. And now he's allowed back on the field of play. And this is an attack-minded substitution coming from Gabriel Heinze. It'll be Franco Ibarra coming off, while Eric Cubo Torres will be the one to come on. The young Argentine Ibarra, it's about 68 minutes, and the very experienced Eric Cubo Torres will come on, his second season with the Five Stripes, making his 5th Champions League appearance. An experienced striker in MLS with Houston Dynamo, Chivas USA, also some time with Chivas Guadalajara. So the second sub used by Gabriel Heinze in the second substitution window. Bedoya comes from behind. And a foul on the Philadelphia captain. And it's Torres getting an introduction to tonight's action. It still looks like those three center backs being utilized by Atlanta, and an extra striker up top now with Torres. Bizo battling with Torres, and he was fouled, and Bizo going right at Torres after the whistle was blown. You can feel the intensity starting to increase, especially from the Atlanta United perspective, as they now trail a 1-0. Montero. This will go the way of Atlanta United. And they'll put this back in play. Philadelphia wanted it farther in the corner, which is where the foul was. Throw-in coming now for Atlanta, 20 minutes to go. Bedoya, now Torres. Montero has to be careful. Actually, a yellow card would suspend him for the second leg. Barco, quick burst of pace. Wide for Jürgen Damm. Gets around the corner and looked like he was grabbed there. And this is out for a goal kick. Professional defending there from Kai Wagner. Andre Blake will take his time to put this back in play, and that's the reaction from the home side tonight. Might feel a bit hard done by some of the calls or non-calls in this game. Santos brings this down. Mulroney trying to switch the play. And miscommunication between Sosa and Damm will spring an attack here for Philadelphia. Shabilko's alone in the middle. Kasper Shabilko makes it 2-0 on the counterattack against the run of play. And the Union, 2 away goals at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. What a turn of events! The Union completely overmatched in the first 45 minutes, but have stolen 2 away goals here in this second 45 minutes. Shabilko with a brace, and it's 2-0 to Philadelphia. The assist goes to Leon Flock. And would you look at this? Shabilko was all alone in the middle. And now if you're Gabriel Heinze and Atlanta United, you could really use a goal, but it's also damage control. The quick counterattacks from Philadelphia have caught out Atlanta in this second half. It was the counterattack that led to the first goal. It was Montero just slipping it in for Shabilko. That led to a corner kick and then the goal. And then it was the miscommunication between Dom and Sosa, which led to the counterattack and Shabilko scoring the second goal. Jürgen Damm's cross in the middle. Torres couldn't get there. And out for a goal kick. And give a lot of credit to that man right there, Andre Blake. He came up with 3 massive saves in that first half. Another one here in the second half. That's what kept the score at 0-0 and kept his team in this game. Just that slight touch there from Torres that put it out of play. Looks like another substitute readying for Philadelphia. I believe that was 21, Anthony Fontana. Here's Dom. Torres on the turn. Barco. Switch the play. Dom gets the cross back in. Rising up for it was Torres, but it's right at Blake. It's put straight out of play. Philadelphia getting set to make a sub here at the next possible moment. And it's Kai Wagner. He's down on one knee. And here is the sub. It's Leon Flock coming off. He will be replaced by the youngster Anthony Fontana. Actually, I guess Fontana is technically 1 year older than Flock. Point still taken. Philadelphia Union, they love to play their kids. And Fontana, his 4th season with the MLS side. 6 goals a year ago. And it's Flock who comes off. So the second sub utilized by Jim Curtin tonight. Martinez committing the foul, and of course he has to be careful, already on a yellow card. This match tonight, just the 4th Concacaf League, or Concacaf Champions League, pardon me, quarterfinal that 2 MLS sides have faced off. The 5th all-time in a knockout stage. The first time since 2018. When Toronto faced off against Colorado. Heinman for Dom. His cross coming in. Deflection in the air, and this one is put out, and Andre Blake is wondering where the foul was. It was Torres and Blake colliding. Another look at this one here. They both met right in the air. Their arms might have gotten tangled up. It was Bello who then put the shot out of play. And that ball is for both of them to go up and fight for. Blake did get his hands to it. There's the shot going wide from Bello. Usually the goalkeeper gets the benefit of the doubt in those situations. It looks like some blood now from Cubo Torres as he comes off the field. That's what he was motioning for. He's motioning for the trainer to come over to give him some assistance. So Atlanta playing a man down while Torres being dealt with. Here's Shabilko dropping back a bit deeper to win possession. Foot race for it, and Bello, smart challenge, going to ground early, and it's Santos who goes down. Atlanta, they don't have to put the ball out, and now they will. And you can see Gabriel Heinze and his reaction. And Santos, who was already down earlier when he got the cut on his face, and it was Bello who went to ground, and that's the reason why Santos is on the ground. And you can see Alan Franco and his displeasure. Here's another look at it. Well, Bello got the ball. He might have clipped Santos there at the end, but it did look minimal. And now a bit of a scuffle is broken out between Martinez and Ezequiel Barco. Martinez already on a yellow card. And Glesnes will come over to take the fire out of the situation. Well, no love lost between these two. What a second half this has been. The 2 goals coming for Kasper Shabilko. Martinez continues. Now it looks like we're ready for play again. Santos will have to wait to come back on for just a moment. Now here he is, to a chorus of boos. And now it's Shabilko down. And the referee will stop play once again. Another look at it here. Robinson right into the side there of Shabilko. Wonder if he just got the wind knocked out of him, just had to go to ground to catch his breath again. He's the man with 2 goals tonight. But can Atlanta find an answer? Here's Torres. Trying to turn the corner. Torres to the end line. Wins a corner. Another look at it. Torres going shoulder to shoulder with Baizo. And then Glesnes coming over for the crunching challenge to put it out for a corner. Mulroney whips this one in. The header is high by Franco. These 2 teams, of course, will face off next week. Subaru Park, Chester, Pennsylvania. That's next Tuesday, and then still 2 more times these teams will meet throughout the MLS regular season. June 20th right here in Atlanta, and then September 25th up in Pennsylvania. Lesnes will clear this away. There's about 6 minutes to go in regular time, but with the amount of stoppages we've had, how much stoppage time will we get? That number could be pretty big. Here's Barco. Can he provide a moment of brilliance like he did over the weekend against Chicago? Now Jürgen Damm. He gets across the way. Not too much power on it on his weaker foot. Now another chance to counter. Shabilko calling for it, and he will get it. Kasper Shabilko might be in. Shabilko for Fontana. It's 3 goals. Philadelphia, 3-0. But this one will be checked. Anthony Fontana, as of now, has the Union's 3rd goal. Shabilko is calling for it, but was he in an onside position? And this is definitely being checked at the moment by the VAR Drew Fisher. But as of now, this will stand as a goal. Here's another look at it. Now, a couple of things to take into consideration here. The halfway line, of course, that's the offside line. But also, where was the last defender at the moment he was played in? So that is the last we'll see of Kasper Shabilko tonight. 2 goals and an assist. And it's Matt Real who has come into the fray for the last few minutes. This one's still being checked. This game has completely turned on its head. The goal is given, and Philadelphia, a 3-0 advantage here on the road and 3 away goals. Completely against the run of play from the first 45 minutes. And a bit of a stunned home crowd here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. All credit in the world to Jim Curtin and this Union side. They were completely outmatched. They didn't have a shot until about stoppage time in the first 45. But come the second 45, they have 3 goals to show for. What a performance this has been. Throw in now for Atlanta. Two minutes to go, but the number we could get for stoppage time could be fairly large. Torres. We'll switch the play. Damm. Cross it in the middle, over everybody's head once again. And all the way out. Here's Barco. Heinemann. Jürgen Dahm. And out for a corner kick. It'll be Jake Mulroney to take this once more. Final minute of regular time. Mulroney will provide the outswinger. It's headed away, only as far as Barco, who will send it right back in. Santos, they say it went right off his chest, but another chance to counterattack. Can Philadelphia add a fourth? Fontana and Montero not on the same page. Santos comes from behind. He goes down. But play continues. Torres for Barco. Jürgen Dahm as we get into 6 minutes of additional stoppage time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has added 6 minutes of stoppage time. 6 minutes.
Home crowd may have wanted a few more minutes than just that. That's still a pretty big number. Remember, these teams will reconvene a week from now. Chester, Pennsylvania, and Subaru Park, or the second leg, where Atlanta United, unless they can pull off something improbable here in the last few minutes, will have a lot of work to do. This is the same scoreline that they trailed by a year ago to Club America in this same situation, except they were on the road in the first leg. They'll have to do it on the road in the second leg this time. They ended up winning the second leg against Club America in the quarterfinals 1-0, but still a comfortable win on aggregate for Las Águilas. And the Club America taking on the Portland Timbers tomorrow night. Remember, the winner of that tie will face the winner of this tie. Three MLS teams on the right side of the bracket, and it's split evenly on the other side. 2 Liga MX, 2 MLS. Mulroney gets taken down. Free kick for Atlanta. A good place to strike. Barco. It's a 4-man wall for Philadelphia. Ezequiel Barco for Atlanta United. Barco curls it high. Right about at the midway point of the minimum of 6 minutes of stoppage time. Well, as we said, it has really been a tale of two halves. The first half all going the way of Atlanta United. And it was Andre Blake with 3 massive saves to keep his team in it. But Atlanta not done yet. Dahm headed away by Glesnes. Dom has been very active. Ton of crosses coming in from that right side. I don't really have the size that Philadelphia does up front with Santos and Shabilko. And here is Santos from a tight angle, saved by Guzan. 2 minutes to go. And the air has completely been taken out of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. A bit of a shock to the system, I think, for both players and fans tonight. Torres gets his cross away. Martinez in the middle. The touch took it away from him. Santos. He'll switch the play for Montero. So going into the second leg, it'll be Philadelphia without Jose Martinez due to yellow card accumulation. So how will that affect things? But still, they'll need 3 goals, Atlanta will. In the final few seconds here from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Mulroney is crossed, too far for Torres. That might be the last attack of the game for Atlanta United. Have to give a ton of credit to the Philadelphia Union tonight, especially in this second half. Looked like they were readying a sub. It was Quinn Sullivan as Blake puts this back in. And there's the final whistle. 3-0 after 1 leg in this Champions League quarterfinal. Shabilko with a brace. Fontana adds the 3rd. These teams will reconvene next week, but for now, advantage well in the favor of Philadelphia. Andre Blake, a massive game in goal. And it finishes here from Mercedes-Benz Stadium after 1 leg of this quarterfinal. Atlanta 0, Philadelphia 3.